This is NoNoBadDog, and this week we are getting up on the counter for a chili with beans MRE. Beans. Okay, before we start the actual review, I want to point out that chili does not have beans. No. Bad MRE. Bad. Alright, so let's open this up. We're not actually going to be reviewing any of the side pockets this time because they are exactly like what we had last week. You can see we've got the rye crisp. Got once again the born and baked in the USA cookies. Got the pouch, which has the same instant decaf coffee in it that was gross and not really instant at all. So we're just going to be taking a look at the chili with beans, which is kind of blasphemy. I'm from Texas, if you couldn't tell. Texas chili never has beans. Alright, nutrition facts. Serving size, 1 pouch. Yes, I should hope so. 230 calories, 100 from fat. I don't know how that compares to regular chili, to be honest. The sodium's a little bit higher than last week. You can see 30% instead of the 22 that the other MRE was. 36% of the fiber, though, so that's good. And once again, actually, this one does not... Okay, here we go. It is inspected for wholesomeness by... Yes, inspected and passed. This one was not inspected for wholesomeness like the last one was. Alright, distributed by Ameriqual Foods. How do you say that? I have no idea. Let's open this up and take a look. Alright, ew. This one, that's even skidgier. All I can feel in here are beans. It's like some kind of terrible bean colostomy bag. Anyway, it says right on there, chili with beans. So we're going to heat this up with the MRE heaters that we used last week. I've got one right here, you can see. And this time we are going to pay special attention to the do not overfill line. So we're going to go heat this up and be back in a moment. Alright, it's been about 6 minutes, and I don't know if you can see this on the video. This thing has swollen up alarmingly. It's been making a couple of really weird popping sounds for the last few seconds, and the air is absolutely full of that terrible hot metal burning plastic smell. Oh, and it's leaked everywhere. Great. Okay, so that is fairly gross. It is a lot warmer than the other one, though. I have to say that. So apparently, ew, silver stuff all over my hand. Apparently, putting the right amount of water in there is important. I just wanted to point out, I didn't notice this earlier, but if you look under the ingredients here, under the chili with beans, you can see water, beef patty crumble. Now that's the same stuff that had that terrible arsenic flavor on the last one, so I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this. Also, that MRE heater is, working very well. That is still quite hot. It's swollen up and spilled silver goo everywhere. So we're going to go rinse this off and be back in just a moment to plate it up and see how the chili with beans compares. Alright, we've got our plate here. And we've got, oh, apparently that's how you tear this thing open. Got two little nubs on either end. Apparently you choose where you want to tear your MRE pouch. If you can tear it, come here. Okay. Alright, well, some just dropped out on the counter there. You can, fine. Yeah, very squidgy. Squeezes right out of there. Although I do have to say you would expect that more out of chili than any kind of pasta dish. So, let's get it all out of there. Don't want to waste good food, and if we ever find any on this channel, I will certainly let you know. Alright, we got all of that chili with beans out of there, and no, I will never call it anything else because real chili does not have beans. Alright, we got, what do we got here? Actually, it seems to be mostly, ew, there's some kind of green stuff in there. I'm assuming that's some kind of bell pepper or something. Yep, terribly overcooked bell pepper. Got kidney beans in there. We're going to try some of those. And they just taste like, they're actually a little bit sweeter than I would have thought for beans. I don't know if they have sugar added or if that's just the sauce or something, but that is really sweet for beans. Alright. Okay, I've been putting it off, but we got to get a mouthful of these beef crumbles. So, big forkful of beans and sauce and chili. Yum. Here we go. You know, I really have to say that is much better than the last one. The beef actually tastes like beef. I don't know if it's a different kind of beef crumble or what they're doing with it. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. Okay. Yeah, the arsenic flavor is definitely back in there. It just takes longer. I guess the sauce in this is more overpowering, or the beans absorb it or something. Took longer to find, but that arsenic taste is definitely back. I really don't want to eat another mouthful of this, but I'm going to for your entertainment. Yeah, that is definitely a flavor explosion. Unfortunately, the explosive agent in there is something I don't want to contemplate, some kind of thermite or something. Anyway, that is the Blasphemous Chili with Beans MRE review. Um, Not a whole lot else to say about it. I am actually looking forward to these born and baked in the USA snack cookies. Those were quite good from the last time. A little bit disappointed that none of these have a different drink in them, but hopefully we'll get to one at some point. So join us next week when we'll be getting up on the counter for a special double header mystery packet.